Yo YouTube, it's your boy Premier back today with another banger, and in today's video we're going to be going over the best center build in next gen after almost a week of labbing. First things first though, if you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and make sure to turn the post notifications on so you don't miss the next banger. Now getting straight into this video, I put a lot into this video. Shout out my boy Six, shout out my boy Raptor, shout out my boy Remedy, shout out my boy Joe Bob, shout out my boy Badge. Shout out to everyone who's been in the court helping us lab these builds. No, I missed a few names too, but center, right-handed, jersey number, it's all up to you. This is a lot of work put into this builder, and watch what we do with it. Make the height 7'2", make the wingspan 8 foot, drop the weight to exactly 236 pounds. I know it says 235 right here, or oh excuse me, I think it's 235. Yeah, okay, so I put it at 236. It's 235. You need to do the weight, but we're gonna come back to that. I think I actually do go back to that in this. I just remember the numbers after labbing this so in depth. I remember it was 235. Yes, I did go back and change it. You do need to put the weight on 235, height 7'2", wingspan 8 foot, body shape on built because you don't get burly, and then straight into the attributes. I'm doing this in fast forward because I'm not gonna go through and explain this right now, and you'll see why. This is very important. Just honestly, you don't even, it doesn't matter what you do the attributes the first time. That's another reason I'm doing it, because this is not the final build. Just trust me, I'll explain, and yeah, we'll come back to this. These are the takeovers I did end up choosing, and then from there I went and labbed it. But what you have to do, this is very important, this is not the final build. I'm going to keep repeating that. Go to start my career. These next steps are so important if you want to get the build to exactly how I have it. Hold A, fast forward through the cutscenes. When you're in your apartment, you can basically just back out to the main menu. But when you back out to the main menu, the first thing you need to do is you need to go to your settings, and you need to scroll all the way down to your units of measurement, and you need to select not imperial. You need to make sure it's on metric. This is very important. You cannot make this build how I made it if you do not change it to metric and do exactly what I'm about to do. Next, you need to go back to the build that you were just on, the same build that you just made. Find it in the builder. Excuse me, hold on, let me get some water. Edit it, go through, do everything exactly how I did it, but all you need to do is change the height by 1. And now you'll see the driving dunks at 75, 99 offensive and defensive rebounding. You get the 75 vert, and you're like a 7'1" 3/4. That's a glitchy build, man. It's a glitchy build, and you can only do it how I did it right here. You have to make it in imperial, go back and edit it, and drop it down in metric. It's so crazy how complex this builder is. You can literally hear the smile on my face, just the fact that this was created. Shout out to Raptor's friend who sent him the picture. If we did not see that picture, I would have ended up releasing a different video today. I did put a few tweaks on that build as well. Everything how I did it here, I am going to go through and explain it. Max speed, vert, put everything on the exact numbers I have it. Stam on 91. And then I had a problem. This was the screenshot I was sent, and this was after labbing and labbing and labbing, and what I ended up taking a look at. I didn't like the build had no steel. I need a build with steel in it. What I need to do is I'm personally going to sacrifice a finishing badge. If you want the post takeover, I think you have to have like an 84, 82. I'm not sure exactly what the post control has to be, but if you want post takeover, keep that in mind. Maybe drop the driving layup, maybe come down off the close shot a little, you know, but I don't know. Me, I don't need post takeover. I'm going to be playing like Pro-Am on this build. I'm going to be playing a little bit of park. I know it can't shoot, but this is for 5'7" guards who are literally going to ask you to hold the screen and get the board. This is for like a straight center roll. You get gold bullet, Hall of Fame brick wall, Hall of Fame rebound, 75 driving dunks. So you get those driving dunks, Hall of Fame posterizer, Hall of Fame rise up. Oh, man, the list goes on. This build hits so many check marks, and it even gets ball stripper bronze, and it gets interceptor on silver. I'm not gonna lie, after playing around with it, I did drop it down to 60. Since you don't hit the 70 threshold, in my opinion, there's no point in going to a 63 on the steel. At that point, you can put it in, you can try to raise your post control a little, you can try to raise your driving layup, you know, you can try to mess around with the build a little if you want. This is a good base if you want to mess around with this build even more. If you want your build to be able to shoot, drop the pass accuracy and do it from there. Maybe drop it to 70. You could also sacrifice maybe a defensive badge or two, sacrifice the close shot if you're not going to be like post scoring at all. Me, this build right here, it's a post scoring demon. It can hit all of its free throws. It has gold bullet, Hall of Fame brick wall, Hall of Fame rebound, Hall of Fame rim, Hall of Fame intimidator, Hall of Fame chase down, and it gets the hustler badge on gold. I am kind of sick I don't get it on Hall of Fame. I'll end up having, if I go to Texas Tech, I'll have 44 defensive badges. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I ended up labbing this build too. That means I will be able to get gold pogo, and a lot of people swear by pogo this year on next gen. It just hits every check mark needed. I can't say it enough. This build took over a week in total to lab. So many different sources, a lot of names that I forgot to mention. But shout out to every single person who gave me any bit of knowledge about this next gen builder. I just got to take a drink and just relax, man. Just this build, it's exhausting how much work, how many hours were put into this builder. Now, I will say when you go and you actually do make the build, you are missing post scoring takeover. And that's tough. I'm gonna be honest. I did like the idea of post shot daggers, especially for my career. Maybe advanced post moves too for my career. You know, just getting your badges and stuff. But me, that's okay. I'll probably end up doing see the future, paint intimidation. I wanted to come back and try to mess around with it. I wanted to see if I could maybe get that post scoring takeover when I went back on the build. But the only way I see is dropping the steal or dropping the stam or dropping the pass accuracy or dropping the close shot, which is the actual post hook. You know, I really don't think I need post scoring takeover to green a post hook. I don't. Post hooks are as OP as ever. This build right here, it's a post scoring demon. It can hit its free throws. It can run the offense, you know, as a center. The only thing is it can't shoot, but you're going to be in position for every board. You're going to be able to have Hall of Fame worm. You're going to have a good strength. You're going to be able to do almost everything on this build. It's just like what can't this build do on center besides shoot the ball? It can do everything else and what is asked of a center. Great. Let me know what you think of the build down below. Rate it 1 through 10. Tell me what video you want to see next. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're on the grind of 15K. Check your boy out on Twitch. We've been streaming every day. Premier_TV. That's all for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. It's your boy Premier, and I'm out. Peace.
It's getting hard to keep composure. They keep trying me. I came from nothing. Now they bumping my songs overseas. I remember when I first started. They threw